Hey everybody, Eric Flowers, your Indian River County Sheriff here to give you a little follow-up. Last week we did a video and I know there's a lot of interest in the press about this particular case. I'm here with Detective Sergeant Aaron Scranton in reference to the arrest of a Brevard County school teacher, middle school teacher, who was actually chatting online. And Sergeant Scranton, it was actually with you, right, that he was chatting?
Yes, sir.
And he believed that he was chatting with a 16-year-old girl?
Yes, sir, he did.
So can you tell the folks a little bit, we're part of this South Florida task force, Internet Crimes Against Children. Since I've taken over as sheriff, it's been something that really wanted to put more time and energy into. We know there are bad guys lurking online. We know there are folks out there that are trying to prey on our local children, and Sergeant Scranton's team is actually on there trying to catch these guys. Can you just talk a little bit about this case and maybe some of the other cases that you guys have recently done?
Yeah, absolutely. So like the sheriff said, we're part of the South Florida Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. It's a nationwide task force. It's comprised of about 5,400 different local, state, and federal agencies. In this particular case, this was about a 3-week-long investigation where I was chatting online in an undercover capacity, where I ended up actually speaking with this particular man, Joseph Kamjathy. He was a 7th grade science teacher. We were chatting with Mr. Joseph Kamjathy for the past 3 weeks online. We had spoken about meeting up, which was initiated by him. However, he never followed through. He had sent some pretty graphic photographs of himself nude, which led to criminal charges on his behalf out of Brevard County, where we worked with the Central Florida Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. We've done multiple cases like this with other individuals where they believe that they're talking with a minor. We've had great success with these cases.
And this is one of those priorities for me, folks. I want you to understand, taking care of our school children, taking care of our kids when they're at home online. We don't want these predators in their video games. We don't want these predators jumping into their cell phones. We don't want these predators on their email. And Sergeant Scranton's team is dedicated to making sure that your kids are safe when they're online. We know your parents, we know you're worried about this. We know that you guys are monitoring their activity, but as good a job as you can do, there's still bad guys out there, right? Didn't you have a case a while ago where somebody was on that Roblox platform?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Yeah, and we see these bad guys trying to prey on children all the time. Any of the other recent cases that come to mind, anything special that you want to warn parents about that are out there that to make sure to watch out for?
We get cases all the time. So part of the task force, there's the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, where all these social media platforms, everything from Facebook, Instagram, Kik, Twitter, Snapchat, all these things, they moderate the content that's uploaded. And if something kind of hits their alarm, it goes to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and then it gets disseminated to the proper task force for follow-up investigation. So we get these tips day in and day out all the time. And if there's ever a lack of those, we go out and do the proactive stuff, you know, like the undercover chatting.
So just want to remind you, if you're a bad guy, you're out there preying on children, Sergeant Scranton and his team are coming to get you. I want to tell you, if you're a parent out there, we've got folks that are dedicated to making sure that your kids are safe online. Just know, if you're one of these bad guys, your photo will be on here soon.